There's a reason why I can't stand the age and the chaos, aka a liberal woman. Um, Back in 2014, I spent 9 months in jail for a crime that I did not do, and that crime was SA. 2 counts of it. Each count held a maximum of 20 years and a minimum of 15. And this all started, or this all that all came to be simply because I met a woman, slept with her that night, and because the next morning when I didn't give her my number because I didn't have one, she called the police and said I SA'd her. What makes it even worse, right, is that the police department, they knew me because I stood out in this town. I was the only dude that was in this town that was from Philly. And the police department, or specifically this woman that worked for the police department, she coerced the person to say that I SA'd her by saying that, well, he was charged with this before. I've never been charged with an SA in my entire life prior to that moment. And so, making a long story short, one of my friends um, got wind that the police were looking for me, and he let me know. So I called him. I called them. They met me on the block I was living on. I asked them what was going on. They told me to put my hands behind my back. You're under arrest. I said, for what? They say for SA. From the moment them police put them handcuffs on me, I told them that I was completely innocent. I cannot tell you during them 9 months how many times I requested a polygraph test. My story never changed from the time I was locked up to the time I went to trial, because you best believe I went to fucking trial. I will never sign a plea, and I will never plead guilty to a crime that I did not commit. And
As you
there's
should.
two reasons why you are seeing me right now as opposed to me being locked up. Number one, because I got on the stand on my behalf. Now, my lawyer told me that before he heard my story, he thought I was guilty. But after he heard me talk in that interrogation room, he told me, I'm putting you on the stand. On top of that, the woman's best friend came to court on my behalf and testified. And I'm going to tell you right now, I thank her every time I see her, because if it was not for that woman, I would have been in prison for 40 years for a crime I did not commit. This is why I don't like a lying bitch. This is why I'm forced to get onto this app and tell the truth and to advocate for men, because that shit happens a lot. Now, if somebody sees this video and wants to give me and want me to like break down like what happened, like minute by minute, hour by hour, I will. But just know, this is why I think the way I think. This is why I make the content that I make, because I know there are lying ass women out here. And all a woman has to do is say that a man did something inappropriate with them. It does not matter if they're innocent. Your ass is going to jail. Do you know how it feels to spend 9 months in jail for a crime you did not commit?
And I've said that before. He got a lawsuit. I think somebody in these comments said it. Lawsuit, sir. Hope you get paid. And they wonder where all the good men have gone. So sad. Sue her in the police department. That's a fact. He got a hefty little lawsuit right there. But let me ask y'all, men and women, do y'all believe that the women that do these type of things, the women that do these type of things, it's not all women, only the women that do these type of things, do y'all feel that they should pay the same consequences that the man, you know, pays if it was a vice versa thing?
The illusions are fading. No more playing along. No more shame. It's time to show them who I am. Check the ink. They played with your heart like it was just a game. Toxic words dripping with all that heavy shame. Manipulated ways that never could be tamed. Hurting you was the target, yeah, that's where they aimed. Disrespect oozed from every single pore. Their intentions were rotten straight to the core. They knew the pain they had in store, yet they still left you wanting for more. Their actions were calculated and cold, leaving scars that never grow old. In their web of lies you were sold, but you broke the script and took back control. Ripping up the blueprint of the trap they tried to make, exposing every promise that was calculated fake. No more playing victim to the setups in the dark. I'm walking out the prison and I'm leaving quite a mark. Shattering the mirrors under the rising sun. Stepping into freedom, yeah, the battle is won. They saw your vulnerability, they saw it so clear. Exploiting every moment without a single tear. Knowing the end result was gonna be fear. Wait until you're broken, then they disappear. Deception was the weapon they used to break your soul, trying to take the pieces and maintain the control. But they didn't know the fire that was deep inside the hole. Now you're taking back the power and you're taking back the whole. I was caught in the web, I was lost in the lie, waiting for a reason just to say goodbye. The illusion is shattered, the strings have been cut, slapping down the entrance and the doorway shut. Woke up to the pattern and I scrambled up the grid. No longer staying hidden like a broken little kid. They tried to double down on the psychological play, but I saw right through the setup and I walked the other way. The baseline is steady and the vision is aligned, leaving all the toxic interference far behind. The cycle is broken, the static is cleared, standing as the power that they always really feared. Can you see the truth? No more lies. Everything is different, we aren't the same. Winning the game, stronger than the versions that we were before. I cut the tangled wires and I flipped the master switch. Climbing out the valley and escaping from the ditch. No more mind games, no more staying blind. I am leaving every single heavy doubt behind. Moving with momentum under the rising sun. Unstoppable energy, yeah, the battle is won. They thought they left me stranded in a maze with no escape, replaying all the errors on a heavy looping tape. But I rearranged the structure and I masterminded through, proving there is nothing that my spirit cannot do. The architect of lies has lost the power and the lease. I walked out of the wreckage with my sanity in peace. The game is completely over, the table has been turned, standing in the wisdom of the lessons that I learned. Walking out the prison with my head held high, nothing left to hide and no more tears left to cry. Standing as a force that you can never quite contain, rooted in a power that survived through all the pain. Claiming my position under the rising sun, triumphant in the spirit, yeah, the battle is won. The web of lies has unraveled, the game is completely over. Still standing tall, still shining through the night. Writers for life, and that's on everything North Philly, baby.